Well, hey there everybody. Well, today we're going to start building the bottoms up grow tray. But before I do that, I actually need to put down this tape here along the floor. This is our new walk area tape, so that we have a clean area and a non-clean area when you walk into the building. Our idea is that we'll have this area here as a clean area, and I gotta make sure my line up here is right. There we go. So on this side it'll be dirty when you come into the building, and then if you're gonna cross this line here, you actually need to put on different shoes and clean your hands and be clean, because that's what you need to do to keep this place clean. So let's see here now. All right, so like I said, the objective here, I'm just gonna walk on this to help keep it down and get it to stick better. It's sticking really good. Got this tape off of Amazon. I love Amazon. Anyway, our objective here is just to create an area and a mental reminder. There's nothing physically stopping you from going over this line, obviously. But the idea is, it's just a reminder. We still have lots of mopping to do. Alicia went through and mopped everything last night. She's awesome. But we're gonna have to do more. Today, here is a grow bed in here. You need to get it over the line. Once I get the line established for real, I'm not gonna be able to do what I just did without changing shoes. So I actually took off my dirty shoes when I came in and put on the new clean shoes that are going to stay out here. And in the future, you'll have to, the idea is you'll come in the building here and you can put your boxes and storage and all that, you know, the new supplies that you have, you can put it in the dirty area, or you can set it, you know, I can walk in, basically what I just did, walk in, set the dirty, or the supplies into the clean area, but you got your shoes over here. You come over, pull up the chair, take your dirty shoes off. Mine are right there right now. Put your clean shoes on. Whoop! Into the clean area you go. But that's enough of that stuff today. Let's jump into this bad boy, see what we got. Okay. And like I said, right now I'm not too worried about my shoes and going back and forth, because we still have a lot more cleaning to do. So because it's so big, it comes in sections, and those sections got to sit on here and they've got to be sealed together. So they sent the sealant as part of this whole thing. It looks like you have to step on it pretty good to get it to set down in there. It looks like they sent the wrong gun. It looks a lot like they sent the wrong pieces. You ever have those moments where you think everything is going to go bad and then it just all comes together? This is like one of those moments. So there's little, I had this up on the lane 3 there, and I really did think they sent us the wrong parts. There's directionality. So they put a little negative sign here, a little plus sign, so negative, positive, negative, positive. I was trying to do positive, positive, and negative, negative, so it wasn't sitting in there right, but just a little change, and life is good. So I got it all set out here, and what you need to do, they sent the adhesive, but essentially I put a bead of adhesive right down the middle here, and then set some weight on this, and then it adheres and we're set to go. And this is your flood and drain tray. So your water gets in here, sets nice, and then soaks up into those 10-20 trays. And I have to decide if I want to build it right here, or if I want to, I think I want to build it in place. It's a little flimsy to be moving around too much. So let's get it back up in its place and see if we can do that. All right, this side goes in first. In there. Oh, it's a little tight right there. Tight is good. We like tight. It's not too tight. Now here's the worst part. I gotta do the whole clean shoe, dirty shoe thing now. I'm gonna get this all cleaned up and out of here. And I gotta put all these different shoes on to do it. That there, I better practice what I preach, I guess. Unlike some of our leaders these days. Okay. All right. I got to take the trash out. Kind of hard to get you a good shot on this one. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, it's going to be really hard to get you guys a shot. Sorry. Got us some elastic sealant sent from the manufacturer. This is what they say to use. Some heavy duty stuff. Ooh boy! There's a little itty bit coming out. Oh, that's just not gonna work for me. We need a bigger hole. Bigger tip. That's some more like it. Let's hope anyway. Oh man, that is really unpleasant. Do it this way. Just get up here. We'll get crazy. Getting crazy here. Boy, that is some thick stuff. Oh my goodness. I'll be doing something wrong here. Try it this way. Oh, that is just really thick and gunky and just doesn't want to do its job. Just need to cowboy up and do it here, I guess. This has been sitting in the house where it's much warmer. Well, not much warmer. I guess it's 65 out here. It's 70 in the house. That is some thick, thick stuff. My goodness. Oh. Something definitely not right about this. We're into her now, though. All right, we're gonna fix this. That just ain't working. Ain't great, but it's better. There's like a little section of plastic that I cut out. I don't think you're supposed to cut it out. Man, this stuff is thick. Definitely don't want to skimp on it, that's for sure. Gotta have this waterproof. Right. That is just some thick stuff. Hey, stop moving on me. Oh man, talk about an arm workout. Oh, that is thick. Okay, how do we do? I see squishy stuff coming out. Squishy stuff is good. I see it on my nice thing. That's not good. I had to put different clothes on to come out here today than my normal work clothes because everything else has got potential for spores and stuff to be on it. So now I'm totally hosed. I think I'm going to put a bead right down that. My nice hoodie here got a little bit of stuff on it. I hope it's a water-based sealant. Solvent-free, multi-purpose. Washes out with water, right? Please. Okay, put a bead right down the middle here. Better safe than sorry, I think. Right. Okay. There's one side done. Now I'm gonna come back on this, probably just take a paper towel and just run it right over this to smooth this out because a little bit of rough on there. Get the other side done. Just got a little piece of cardboard here. I don't have any putty knives. I should, but I don't. I'm just gonna go across these here on the top. Try to flatten them out. That's smoother. Take the edges off of them. Just get up there and do it, I guess. I was trying not to get up here so I don't mess up the seal that's being made here, but you just gotta do what you gotta do. Make it reachable here. Troughs here down at the bottom. Trying to get the big goo out of there so that the water runs through it easily. Doesn't create like a little dam, what have you there. Okay, there's that one. That looks good. Over here. There we go. I got her. Oh, so I forget where we bought this from. The brand name on it is Active Aqua. We got it from I think it was a greenhouse site. Actually, Mrs. Martian, my wife, she found this, and it's a testimony to teamwork. I was searching, trying to figure out how to do bottoms watering, you know, and infinite information, well, human infinite anyway, information available at my fingertips with the internet, but sometimes there's so much information out there it's hard to find things, especially if you're using the wrong search terms, which is very easy to do. Mrs. Martian, she was searching and she found this. This is a a standard grow table for greenhouses. I never even knew they existed. She found this and we bought this one. We got some more on the way, 3 more on the way, just to complete the 4 microgreen beds that we're going to do with this. This is what the pros use. Should probably be good enough for us, I guess. So I'm going to let this sit here and dry overnight. I think it's at least a 24-hour cure on this. And then I got to come put the plug in it for drainage so that we can drain it if something goes wrong. Might consider putting an overflow plug in it as well. Or maybe that's just part of the drain. It's just an overflow drain, period. So that can never get overfilled and actually flood, spill onto the area on the floor below. So some more things to think through here. Got to think through connecting the watering system. Right now we can use just traditional water. We can use our hose and just pump water up into this when we need it. The challenge with that, I mean, that's an easy solution, no doubt about it. Not to be dismissed too easily, or too quickly, I should say. But the problem here is, you know, time of watering and being able to go away. And if you use manual watering, then you're always stuck having to be here and water this thing, going on vacations, doing anything like that. Heck, even if you're just stuck into town for a little bit longer or have to work late, if you don't get your watering done in time, you get fungus, right? So getting this thing on an automation so it waters the same time every day on like clockwork, because it is, that's really what we want to get to. So I just got to think through the valving system and the pumps, how we want to do that. Do I put this on its own pump, or the microgreens on their own pump? Do I not? Curious to know your guys' thoughts. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for following along. We got this thing built, went up pretty easily. We'll let it dry. We got 3 more on its way, and on their way, excuse me, which will finish up our grow beds. For microgreens, we'll have, this is lane 3, bed 1, bed 2, and behind you, bed 1 and bed 2 on lane 2. And that'll give us 4 microgreen growing areas, which now that we have this nice solid surface here, we'll be able to fit, like I said, I think it's 23 trays in here, no problem. So we'll keep you updated. We got another video where we're actually going to go through the testing of this thing, so stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give us a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Don't forget you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and on Patreon. In the meantime, this is The Real Martian.